I started talking to people about guitar, which was a series of articles on the kind of environmentally friendly wood. And they're trying to work on this program with the Sierra Club and working on the Sitka spruce to try to preserve some forests so that they can preserve the forest and then still take trees out of it, but sustainably. But that's tricky when you have a tree that goes for 300 years. Oh, we'll replace that tree 300 years from now.
But one Sitka spruce make thousands and thousands of guitars. I mean, it isn't building guitars that have wiped out the trees.
It's making
it's making ships and stuff out of,
or even decking. Using Brazilian cherry, for example, for floors and houses, and expensive houses. Cut it down.
That's what they've said, is that you could sell the one tree to a guitar maker for what you'd sell a lumber yard full to somebody for 2x4s.
If it is select lumber, and we're particular, and that's the reason we all go out as a group to look at lumber, so we can educate them as to what to look for guitar building, because there are certain rules you got to follow, especially if you're building like an acoustic guitar face, or if you're going to build a neck. Stability being one of them, the stiffness being another. But all those principles we try to teach to the students. Before they leave here, they'll have a pretty good idea of what's...
So that's part of the class, is teaching you to look for the wood.
Yeah, that is very much it. And like Tim said, we let them experiment in different woods that we perhaps haven't even tried before.
Well, one of the reasons I brought up that thing was, like I said, I remember the environmental thing was, I think they told me that guitar makers in the United States were responsible, including the majors, were responsible for taking about 150 trees a year, which is
there you go.
Compared to, comparatively nothing. But what I'm wondering is there any more faster growing trees that actually work well?
They developed the Leptis, which is
It's a hybrid of two eucalyptus trees. That was, I think it's Weyerhaeuser Corporation came up with that, and it's grown in South America, but it's started to come on the market. We use it in neck building more than anything. It's not a complete neck, but as we glue together sections. You can combine different species of wood to have similar properties into, say, a guitar neck and have nice contrasts between the types of wood. I've got maybe a neck back here I can show you real quick. Okay. This is a bass neck that incorporates all these woods except for the fingerboards. Well, you got one domestic wood. The white stripes are actually white hickory. That's a domestic wood. Outside, the inside piece right here is something called rain tree, or it's called guanacast, and the ears on this neck, the same stuff. This walnut right here is Peruvian walnut or South American walnut. It has a real consistent coffee color, so you can see the three colors together. It's a nice appearance, plus it's functional. On this side we have another piece of zebra wood. It has a nice straight grain. And this, you don't always make fingerboards out of zebra wood. It's really a little out of the ordinary to do that, but it's hard enough and it's pretty, and we like to do things a little different.